What's up, everybody? It's Conger Live, and we're back with another video. Today, we're going to dive into the kit of Savanti Romero. Now, if you've scrolled down, you may see that he's sitting right here. Of course, I'm in widescreen, so we can see all the toons right now. Pretty exciting. We don't know how we're going to get him yet. Most likely, he will show up in a tier box. But let's go ahead and click on Savanti. Go ahead and click on him again. Blowing fire, look at that. Oh, nasty. Right? Okay, so we did find out that he is a trickster blaster. So let's go ahead and take a look at his kit and see what does he do. His special, Curse of the Sands. He selects an enemy. He does damage over 5 seconds and inflicts silence for those 5 seconds. Damage over time and silence right off the bat. Amazing. He's also going to inflict negative 25 will for 20 seconds to any targets above 10 will on his ult. 20 seconds of negative 25 will. That's amazing. At level 75 and at 175, he's going to do extra damage over time per focus. So the higher his focus is, the more damage over time he's going to do. This just sounds amazing. And we know the damage over time is bypassing defense at the moment. Have they fixed that with this new update? I'm not sure. I did not see that listed in the bug fixes. So we're going to have to test that. But with that being the case, as far as we know, this damage over time kit that he has so far looks pretty amazing. His first active skill is called Inferno Breath, or auto skill. I'm sorry. He automatically does this every once in a while. He's going to target all enemies in a line at range 4, dealing energy damage over 3 hits. Now that is not damage over time, but he does have inflict 9 damage over 3 seconds, so he is going to add the extra damage over time as well as the damage over the 3 hits. Pretty amazing. And then at 100, he does extra damage over 3 seconds to targets without defense. So if your enemies have already have their defense stripped of them, he's going to do even more dot. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. His first passive is called Time Lord Trader. At level 50, you unlock it, getting negative 22 will to all enemies that are stunned, silenced, or taking damage over time. My goodness, he really likes people to be under these status effects. Damage over time, silenced, and stuns. It's going to take away their will. He's taking away will in other areas. Will is how you get your auto skills and your active skill to happen. He's going to shut down teams that rely on using their specials. OMG. Plus, at 200, you're going to gain 22 focus and barrier for each enemy that is silenced, stunned, or taking damage over time. So this is going to combo with his special here, that focus, extra focus over damage over time, extra damage over time per focus. He has 22 focus per stunned enemy. So imagine him using his special right after Mikey jumps in and stuns everybody. That's 110 focus. So it's 110 times 0.6, right? And that's at level 1. Imagine what it's going to be at level 200 when you get there. Oh my goodness. I think he's going to start melting fools. It's insane. His second passive is Dark Sorcery. When attacking, inflicts negative 10 alertness. Awesome. Let's not let the enemy get more defense. Let's take that alertness away for 3 seconds. Not a long time, but that's enough to do something. And he does 4 extra damage to targets taking damage over time. So not only does he inflict all this damage over time, but he does extra damage to anybody who's taking damage over time, which means you're going to want to pair him with other characters that also do damage over time, like Anthrax. Baxter might become useful all of a sudden. Shredder. There's a few others. Leatherhead. This kit sounds amazing. He's probably going to be an A-class character. Could even be a new S-class character. I am not sure. But he sounds amazing. And at 225, you're going to inflict negative 3 barrier for 30 seconds to targets that are stunned or have 0 haste, or under 0 haste. So if they have negative haste, he's also going to take away that barrier. That barrier is what protects you against energy damage. He is a blaster, so all his damage is energy damage. He's going to do more damage. Now, it's only 3 barrier for 30 seconds, but this is when attacking. So I think this is stackable. It's insane. Oh my gosh. And his final skill at 150, his auto skill. Target an enemy, inflict stun. What? He has a stun too? Oh, for 3 seconds. He gains 100 haste and 33 will for 3 seconds. So he's going to stun someone and then attack super fast and get his abilities up again because of the 33 will. My goodness. And if you happen to get him at 4 stars and take him all the way to 250, that stun will last for an extra 2 seconds, 5 seconds of stun if they're under 10 alertness. Now he's already reducing alertness, he's reducing will, he's giving himself will. All this amazing stuff. I really think that Savanti is going to become meta. I'm really excited that he's available. Well, not available, he's in the game. I'm a little frightened about having to face him, much like Frosty. So I did not get Frosty last season because he was in the tier box. I didn't spend to get him. I also was not in a clan that scored high enough to get the 5-star Frosty drive, and even if I had that drive, I don't have enough bits to open it. So I don't have Frosty. I have a feeling I'm not going to get my hands on Savanti, but Frosty is probably the best tank in the game. Savanti is about to be the best trickster, the best blaster in the game. I have a feeling this kit looks amazing on paper. What do you guys think? So overall, to like sum it all up, Savanti gets that bonus when he's attacking enemies that are stunned, have negative haste, damage over time, and he also wants to have that high focus for that extra damage output on his ult. He does bonus damage to enemies without defense, and he also benefits from the enemies having negative alertness. And he does almost all of that stuff himself, but just pairing him up with other characters that are going to do some of these things. Some of the best characters to pair him up with, Baxter actually ticks all 3 of those boxes. He does damage over time, he does negative haste, he does negative alertness, and Baxter even has a stun. It's just amazing. Baxter might actually become useful partnering up with Savanti. Renette is obviously going to be really good with him because of her mechanics with the stun and the slow and the haste. April, of course, we know that. But Leatherhead has damage over time. Anthrax, Shredder, Frosty stuns, so that helps him out. Mikey and Snow Mikey, Lotus, Mondo, Tempestra, and Ray. These are all potential characters that can go really well with Savanti. And I'm sure there's things in his kit that he's going to support other characters really well too. So that's what I have to say about Savanti Romero. He looks ugly, he looks nasty, he looks scary. Look at all that flame coming out of his mouth. I have a feeling that's going to be this skill right here, this Inferno Breath. That's his Inferno Breath. He's going to do that on the battlefield. Oh, nasty. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Remember, we just want to game smarter here. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on Savanti. Go ahead and ninja kick that subscribe button to get more TMNT Mutant Madness content. Don't forget to like the video, and we'll see you next time.